Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Crazy Cube Dude here, and after posting my initial reactions, I just wanted to give you my compiled thoughts after having some time to think it over, and telling y'all what I thought about the some of the stuff they showed off. This isn't gonna be a play-by-play. I just want to give you some highlights that I thought were interesting. Up first, we've got the symphony and the Crush 40 concert that's going to be happening on June 23rd for free, might I add. Yeah, it's just, from what they said, it's just going to be an orchestra of all the classic songs that we love, as well as Crush 40 being Crush 40 and being badass with their rock and roll music that we know from, Sonic Adventure 1, 2, Shadow, even '06, etc. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. Especially because it's gonna be for free. But moving on to to one of the biggest announcements of the event. For the first time ever, correct me if I'm wrong on this, but for the first time ever, Sonic Colors Ultimate is the first Sonic game to officially have a remaster, a remake, especially for the 3D era. I know we've had the PS3, Xbox Arcade ports of Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 and CD and whatnot, as well as the Steam versions, and Sonic Genesis on Game Boy, but we don't talk about that. So if I'm correct, this is the first official Sega Sonic remastered remake game that we've ever gotten, which is freaking insane. And apparently they're giving us a new Wisp to play with from the Sonic Racing games. A Ghost Shade Wisp, I think is what it's called. It's supposed to let us go through walls, possibly open up new pathways, hopefully some more 3D pathways. Who knows? This game was kind of remembered as not a 3D Sonic game, but a Sonic 2.5D game, because like 75% of it was spent in 2D space. But we'll just have to see what happens. Nevertheless, I'm really looking forward to this game. Obviously, it comes out in like 4 months, and for the first time ever, it's across all platforms: Xbox, PS4, and Switch. And you can bet I'm double dipping on this. I'm taking that game with me wherever I go, and I'm getting it in amazing quality at home on TV with the PS4. It's fantastic. I can't wait to see how beautiful this game is, as well as something we're going to be seeing a little bit later on. It comes in stores September 7th. So yeah, literally like 4 months away. It's nuts. I can't wait. One more thing I forgot to mention, I'm adding in post because I'm an idiot, is that Sonic Colors is only $40. Mind you, $40. Freaking nuts. Thank you, Sega. The thing that's intriguing to me is the digital deluxe edition. It says early access, which I don't exactly know what that means. Does that literally mean we get the game a few days early or a week early? Like, what does that mean? Is it beta access? I don't know. Exclusive music, that won't be exclusive for much longer, I promise you. Gold and silver wearables, considering it's the digital deluxe edition, the only thing that comes to mind with that is like just customizables you can put on your character. And we've seen people have, frame by framed this trailer. Of course, they frame by framed the whole thing to find stuff, but Sonic was shown as having like gold shoes or purple shoes, or just looking different in different shots, hinting at some customization. Exclusive player icons, like, I really don't know what that means and don't really care. I'm very much for in-game rewards. That's like actual abilities, or something cool. And the Sonic, speaking of which, the Sonic movie boost, from what we've gathered, it's literally just again, it's a cosmetic thing. It's adding the blue energy crackle from the movie to Sonic's boost in colors. And as cool as that would be to see, I don't know. Like, making it digital deluxe only it hurts me a little bit personally. But I wanted to make note of that here because I didn't have time to read all of that when the thing was happening. It went by so fast. But yeah, coming out in 4 months, that's going to be really, really fun, really, really cool. Obviously playthrough of that immediately. But they announced something that nobody was expecting. This summer, sometime in the next few months, we are going to be getting a part 1 and part 2 episodes of this new animation that they're working on, Sonic Colors Rise of the Wisps, probably featuring that Ghost Shade Wisp, given, just looking at the title screen here. Metal's coming back, and he's going to be a feature, like a ghost rival time trial. I'm guessing, like, that's the only thing I can think of when they described what his mode is going to be. I don't know. I don't really know what it's going to be, but I'm pretty excited to see Metal and whatever this animation is going to be. The Wisps all look like they're wearing like bandanas or something, and they're all they all look like they actually have their own personalities. Maybe they even have speaking roles, or maybe it's just going to be the typical and we're going to get more comedic bit with Tails and the translator. Who knows? This is supposedly taking place in between like all the levels and whatnot. Like, that's my theory, is that this is taking place between all the levels and whatnot that we just didn't, the cutscenes we didn't see in the original game. I don't know. They're expanding on Colors lore a little bit, so I don't know why they're leaning so heavy on Colors with this, with the game and the animation. But I'm not complaining. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. I'll probably review some content coming out for that. I'll try and make. If I didn't make note of it, by the way, I really do like the animation style and the artwork that they're going with for the colors episodes. Pretty sweet. But moving on, we've got something I don't know if it's just as interesting, but I'm certainly happy about it. Finally, we have the entire Sonic Classic Collection, Sonic 1, 2, 3, and K, and CD, all coming in a bundle. The Origins Collection is what they're calling it. And it's I think it was confirmed that all of the games will have widescreen support, and it's possible that they have all the extra features that recent releases like Christian Whitehead and whatnot have made to the games, which would be such a nice quality of life. Just those are legitimately the best way to play these games. Sonic 1, 2, and CD on mobile phones. If you can hook up your controller to them, it is 1-to-1 beautiful, and it is, in my opinion, the premier way to play those classics. Not that there's anything wrong with the Genesis classics, like playing it on the Genesis, but just widescreen support, the enhanced color palette and graphics, and it's just really, really nice. It's so much fun. Definitely trying to get on the classics for the channel soon. But moving on from that, we have some merchandise that I was really excited about. Some funny gold chains and whatnot. But what I'm really interested in is the Encyclospedia. There's a regular version that you can get. It's like the price is fluctuating. Like, it's weird. I think on Amazon it said that it was like $40 or $30, but that's like with a $20 discount for some reason. Like, I don't know what's going on. So expect like about $40-$50 for this, and the deluxe version, which honestly, even though it's just for like show and whatnot, that art cover on the actual book itself with all of those stages and just all that representation, it's pretty sweet. The regular cover is pretty cool too, but I think I'm definitely going to be picking that up. Like, that is all of Sonic's history compiled into one book, supposedly. We'll see what happens. Also, we got some words from about Sonic Prime to mention. It is confirmed to be about some kind of multi-dimensional plot, and they're calling it the Shatterverse. So, not much else to know about that. I'm just really looking forward to seeing what kind of animation they're using. If it's full like 3D CG, like we know from the just in-game cutscenes, or if they're taking more of like a not exactly anime or 2D action approach, but not something like they're doing with colors. But I can't exactly pinpoint what I'm trying to describe. I'm just looking forward to. That's all I really want to know is what's the animation going to look like, because I'm gonna watch this thing anyway. So yeah. But now we've got the big boy here at the end, coming to, and this surprised me, coming to both PS4 and PS5, Xbox Series S and X, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and even PC. And I think is actually I think Colors has come to PC too. But we are getting a brand new Sonic game in 2022. It is. I was a little worried about it at first because it looked like the initial running here looked like it could be classic Sonic, but no, it's definitely modern. Thankfully, I hope they leave. Not that I hate classic. He was cool for generations. He wasn't really necessary in Forces. In fact, they butchered him slightly in Forces control-wise, and he really did nothing for the plot. Classic Sonics are just staying classic. That's why we have classic and modern. But the energy that Sonic's giving off here looks interesting. I definitely, along with the later vibe of the trailer, the whole thing definitely has a technological feel to it. Technological, like digital virtual vibe to it. There's rumors and somewhat going around that this is supposedly called Sonic Rangers, and is going to be dealing with a lot of cyberspace. And it's going to be somewhat of an open world action RPG with skill trees and whatnot. This could all be straight rumors or whatever, but seeing as a lot of people are now reporting on it, we'll just have to wait and see. I'm not against the idea at all. One of my friends, actually, Ash, you know who that is. My partner in crime here. We were literally sat down and had like a brainstorming session of 06 one time, and we retweaked it to basically be that. Upgrading, say, Silver throughout the course of his campaign, and by Endgame, basically we gave him the Final Fantasy VII remake treatment, where part of his ability was to stop or slow down time to pick up pick his projectile and throw it at a target. Obviously, you'd have to work with that and make sure it works and whatnot. But just that kind of idea of skills and combat and whatnot is possible. And I think if without taking literally the boom route and making it a beat 'em up, it can be done. If that's the case and that's what they're going for, I'm just interested to see what this comes out of. I just hope it's good, because this is what they've been working on since Forces, and at the time of this game's launch, Forces was released 5 years ago from the next year, when this game is launching next year. I don't know when it's launching. Could be fall, probably. I'm guessing either summer or fall. So yeah, 5 years since Forces, that's more than plenty of time to work on this game, and I hope that they have been working on it for this long and have taken their time with it. There was a report from January. Again, these dates could be smudged, but there was a report from January where they said that they were a playtester for it and they weren't too happy with the experience. But nevertheless, whether that's real or not, humoring the fact that it could be real, if that was back in January and we're getting this teaser now at the end of May, they've had the last 6 months to work out any kinks or details or whatever that the person might have offered them, and they're still not releasing it until next year. That tells me, if that person is to be believed, that they are definitely taking their time with this and are polishing the ever-living hell out of it. I really hope they are. I hope that these rumors aren't just rumors and that this might be legitimate, information to go on. But who's to say? All we have right now is this trailer, and we know it's coming to everything. And just like I said, I was double dipping on colors. Depending on what consoles I have at the time, I might be double or triple dipping on this one. So, at least double dipping. So, yeah. But that's really it. All I wanted to say, one more thing. That logo at the end, it was really interesting. I wasn't sure if that was a company that Sega is working with, or if that's something in-game. The more I've looked at it and the more I've looked into it a little bit and people have theorized, the less I'm inclined to think it's a company, because they would have had a TM or something, and it probably would have appeared alongside Sonic Team. But the more I've looked at it, the more I'm thinking it could possibly be an Eggman logo, like I've seen people saying. Like his open eye or his monocle over on the right with that little stick down there being like his nose or something, and maybe he's squinting or winking or watching through security. Maybe this is like another Forces situation and he finally did take over the world, and Sonic has to fight through cyberspace to come get him or something. I don't know. I don't know. I heard one theory that when he was speeding up and getting that energy and he circled around that loop in the tree and whatnot, people were thinking that it could be tied to a mechanic similar in CD with time travel and building up speed and possibly going again into the cyberspace or another dimension or something. Maybe still time travel. I doubt they're doing time travel again. They haven't done that since 06. But who knows? So, we'll have to see. Given the fact that they remember Metal exists, maybe Metal will show up here too. That would be really cool. I would love to see Metal as a villain again in a modern 3D awesome Sonic game. Like the last time we had that was Heroes, and we had a really long, drawn out, unnecessarily stupid 5-minute transformation sequence, and it wasn't even that great of a boss fight. So I'd love to see Metal get some love. So that's really all my thoughts on what they showed us. Definitely excited for things to come. Maybe they show us more at E3. Who knows? I'm hoping they show us more at E3. Maybe they actually show us gameplay of this game. That's another one of my thoughts, is that this Sonic Central stream was for the fans, really, because we all are gonna buy the Sonic Ultimate game, or Sonic Colors Ultimate game anyway, as well as we're the ones who are going to be watching the animation, the Colors animation. We're the ones who are going to be buying the classic collection, watching Sonic Prime, getting the 30th anniversary Sonic merchandise and encyclopedia and all that. That's what this was all for the fans. A newcomer isn't really going to care about any of this. But the new game, where now that we know about it and are talking about it and spreading the word, it's going to get the attention of a lot more people, so that during E3, when Sega has all eyes on them, press, fans, new fans, everybody, all eyes on them, they can show us something big. And that something big is going to be a extended trailer or actual gameplay, something of this new game. That's my hope. That's my theory. That's my thoughts. We're just going to have to see what happens. So, yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed. Well, give me your thoughts on what you thought of everything in the comments down below. And yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. And can't wait to see what they show off at E3. Hopefully they give us something. This has been Crazy Cube Dude with my thoughts on the Sonic Central stream event. So I'll see you guys later for my next video. Think I might try and record Sonic 1 finally. See you guys later. Peace out, everybody.